Hi, everyone. I'm so glad you're here for this intensive English speaking session. Today, we are going to work through a series of 200 essential English sentences using the shadowing technique. If you haven't tried shadowing before, it is one of the most effective ways to bridge the gap between understanding English and actually speaking it with confidence. Instead of just listening, the goal is for you to mimic the speaker's rhythm, stress, and intonation as closely as possible, almost like a shadow following a person. This helps you move beyond just learning vocabulary and starts training your mouth muscles and your brain to handle the natural flow of the language. As we go through these 200 sentences, don't worry about being perfect or understanding every single grammatical rule. Just focus on the music of the sentences and try to match my speed and tone. By the end of this practice, you'll be much closer to that natural, fluent sound you're looking for. Let's jump right into the first sentence. How have you been lately? I haven't seen you in a while. It was really nice catching up with you today. Do you have any plans for the weekend? I'm looking forward to our meeting next week. To be honest, I'm not really sure about that. That sounds like a great idea. Let's do it. I'm sorry, I didn't catch what you said. Could you repeat that? What do you usually do in your free time? I'm thinking of going to the cinema tonight. Want to join? It's been a long day. I'm quite tired. Could you tell me more about your new job? I completely agree with your point of view. Actually, I have a different opinion on that matter. I'm sorry for the delay in getting back to you. Let's keep in touch and talk again soon. I need to finish this report by the end of the day. Could we schedule a meeting for tomorrow morning? I'm currently working on a very interesting project. Does anyone have any suggestions for improvement? I'll send you an email with all the details. We need to reach a decision as soon as possible. I'm responsible for managing the daily schedule. Could you please explain how this works? I'm afraid I can't make it to the meeting today. Let's discuss this further during our break. I've been quite busy with work recently. Do you need any help with those documents? I'll be out of the office until next Monday. Thank you for your patience and cooperation. We should focus on the most important tasks first. I'm looking for a pair of comfortable shoes. Do you have this shirt in a larger size? Excuse me, how much does this cost with the discount? I'd like to book a table for 4 people at 7 p.m. Could we see the menu, please? I think I'll go with the grilled chicken and a salad. Does this dish contain any nuts? I have an allergy. Everything was delicious, thank you very much. Could we have the bill or check, please? I'm just browsing for now, thank you. Do you accept credit cards or is it cash only? This soup is a bit cold, could you heat it up for me? I'd like to return this item, please. Is there a pharmacy nearby? I'll take 2 of these, please. Which platform does the train to London leave from? I'd like a return ticket to the city center, please. How long does it take to get to the airport? I think we might be lost. Let's check the map. Could you drop me off at the next corner? Is this seat taken or can I sit here? The flight was delayed by 2 hours because of the weather. I need to check in my luggage at the counter. Where can I find a taxi around here? Is it within walking distance or should I take a bus? Make sure you don't miss the last train tonight. I'm traveling for business, not for pleasure. Could you recommend a good hotel in this area? I forgot to top up my travel card. The traffic is really heavy this afternoon. I'm starting to feel a bit under the weather. I need to make an appointment with my doctor. I try to exercise at least 3 times a week. I usually wake up early to get a head start on the day. I've been drinking a lot of water lately to stay hydrated. Do you have anything for a sore throat? I need to cut down on sugar and junk food. I'm going to take a nap for half an hour. I've had a headache since this morning. It's important to get enough sleep every night. I'm going to get ready for work now. I usually have breakfast while watching the news. I need to buy some medicine from the chemist. I feel much better than yesterday, thank you. I'm trying to develop better habits. I need to do the laundry this afternoon. Could you turn down the volume? It's a bit loud. The Wi-Fi connection is quite slow today. I can't find my keys. Have you seen them anywhere? I'm going to cook dinner for us tonight. The kitchen needs to be cleaned thoroughly. My phone battery is almost dead. Where is my charger? Could you help me set up this new app? I need to restart my computer. It's freezing. Don't forget to lock the door when you leave. I'll take out the trash on my way out. Is the oven turned off? I'm running out of milk. I'll go to the shop. Can you send me the link to that website? I need to upload these photos to the cloud. I'm really happy for your success. To be honest, I'm a bit worried about the exam. I find this topic very interesting. It's a bit disappointing that we can't go. I'm not sure if I can finish this on time. I really appreciate everything you've done. It's not worth the effort, in my opinion. I feel excited about our upcoming trip. I'm sorry to hear about your bad news. That's a relief to hear. I'm trying to improve my vocabulary by reading every day. Can you explain the difference between these two words? I'm taking an online course to learn graphic design. I need to practice my speaking skills more often. The lecture was a bit difficult to follow today. I've been studying for 3 hours without a break. Is there a library near here where I can study quietly? I'm looking for a language exchange partner to practice with. I want to take an English exam at the end of the year. Could you recommend a good book for intermediate learners? Could you do me a favor if you have a minute? Would you mind holding this for a second? I'm wondering if you could help me with my luggage. Could you show me how to use this coffee machine? Is it okay if I borrow your pen for a moment? Could you give me a hand with this heavy box? I'd really appreciate it if you could check my grammar. Could you keep an eye on my bag while I go to the restroom? Would you be able to give me a lift to the train station? I'm sorry to bother you, but could you tell me the time? My phone has been stolen. I need to find a police station. There's something wrong with the heating in my room. I think I've locked myself out of my apartment. Could you help me? I'm feeling quite dizzy and weak. My car has broken down on the side of the road. There's a leak in the ceiling that needs fixing. I accidentally spilled coffee all over my laptop. The lift is out of order, so we have to take the stairs. I need to report a missing item from my delivery. I need to manage my time more effectively this week. Let's meet at the entrance at 6 o'clock sharp. I'm running a bit late, so please start without me. I have a very tight schedule for the next few days. We should plan our trip at least a month in advance. I need to set a reminder for my dentist appointment. Let's reschedule our meeting for next Thursday morning. I've been procrastinating on this task for way too long. I need to prioritize my emails before I leave the office. Do you have a moment to talk about the project right now? I really enjoy hiking in the mountains during the summer. What kind of music are you usually into? I'm thinking of joining a local gym to stay fit. Have you seen the latest episode of that series? I prefer reading non-fiction books over novels. I used to play the guitar when I was a teenager. I'm planning to go to a concert next month. I love trying out new recipes on the weekends. Are there any good museums you would recommend visiting? I'm not really a big fan of horror movies. The weather forecast says it's going to rain later. It's freezing outside. Make sure to wear a warm coat. I love it when the sun comes out after a storm. The air quality isn't very good in the city center today. It's supposed to be a very hot summer this year. I prefer living in the city rather than the countryside. Look at those beautiful flowers blooming in the park. The sunset yesterday was absolutely stunning. Is it always this windy in this part of the country?
I hope the weather stays nice for our picnic on Sunday. In my experience, it's always better to be honest. I see what you mean, but I have a different view. That's a very interesting point of view I hadn't considered. I'm not sure I understand what you were trying to say. Could you clarify what you mean by that last comment? It seems to me that we should try a new approach. I've never thought about it that way before. As far as I'm concerned, the plan is already perfect. It depends on the situation, doesn't it? I strongly believe that education is the key to success. We're out of bread. I need to go to the supermarket. Could you pick up some eggs on your way home? This fruit looks very unfresh. Let's find another. Do you have any vegetarian options in the frozen section? I'm looking for where the laundry detergent is kept. Is this item on sale or is that the regular price? I need to buy some light bulbs for the living room. Can I have a paper bag instead of a plastic one? I'll pay by contactless if that's okay with you. Do you have a loyalty card for this particular shop? If I were you, I would talk to the manager directly. You should try to get some rest before the big day. Why don't we try that new Italian restaurant tonight? Have you considered looking for a new job lately? It might be a good idea to check the reviews first. You'd better hurry or you're going to miss the bus. I suggest we take a short break and come back later. How about we go for a walk in the park after lunch? It's probably best to wait until we have more information. Make sure you don't forget your umbrella today. It was such a pleasure meeting your family at last. I'm sorry, I forgot your name. Could you tell me again? What do you think about the new project in the city? I'm really impressed by all the work you've done. Let's grab a coffee sometime early next week.
Fantastic job! Completing 200 sentences is a huge win for your English progress today. Shadowing is like a workout for your voice. And if you feel a little tired, that's actually a great sign. It means you're making real progress and pushing your boundaries. To see the best results, I recommend coming back to this video a few times this week. Each time you repeat these sentences, you'll find your pronunciation getting smoother and your confidence growing. If you found this practice helpful, please give this video a like and subscribe for more intensive sessions just like this one. I'd also love to hear from you in the comments. Which sentence was the most challenging for you to shadow today? Keep practicing, stay consistent, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Happy speaking!